Do you want to know what's even crazier? I'm still going to tell my whole story because it needs to be told. And he found everything I needed in the evidence today with the genetics, the articles, the laws, down to the U.S. codes that were broke. I will stop to have an attorney that will take the case because it is pretty open and shut. They acted in complete disregard. They used threats to get me to give a false claim. That's illegal. They threatened to take away a benefit of mine. They are not allowed to deny you of monies or things like that, or threaten to deny you of that in order to get any type of information from you. That's illegal. They did that. The process of due procedure, which is a civil right, I found out in 2023, I didn't find this out until 2023, that they had held court in July 16th, again, a second time, to officially close out the case without me present or being given a chance to state my side of the case and why it should not be closed, because I knew that there was a genetic issue then and had been trying to tell them that ever since. I just didn't have the exact, scientific words that were needed, and they knew this. They have to acknowledge that there are more intricate tests that can be done, and there are. I found a website that cites over 400 articles on paternity testing where fathers were excluded due to a gene mutation or a replication error. His name and my son's name, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when it comes to the loci and then the allele markers. As where from, okay, so in a test that uses my sample, my son's and the father, he was said not to be the father. And then in a test that doesn't use mine, and it was blood to buccal, should have been blood to blood, that was wrong, but whatever. It still says he's not. However, in both cases, me and his father both carried mutations or gave in to a replication error where our stuff was off by one allele. And if it's off by one allele in more than one or two markers, they're actually supposed to look into that. Actually, if you have a double allele where there's only one because it says the same is identical, and that's very rare to have more than one or two of those. My son has 5. His dad has 4. I have 3. It's been a red flag for any laboratory. And according to the research I've done, in America, laboratories are the least transparent with their lab errors and the amount of inconclusive results, because those tests should have been determined inconclusive. Also, the Y chromosome can be off by 1, and that happens through the same type of, it's more of what's called a somatic mutation. Again, it's a bunch of fancy terminology that I've got broke down, and I'll share that with y'all too. I'm still gonna share all the tea and all the shit. Don't worry, I got some fun shit to tell y'all that, you're gonna be like, the fuck is wrong with these people? Cause he's known since day one. He's known what was going on, and that I knew, and that I was telling the truth. Continued to try to gaslight and play games, and then she manipulated and blows my mind, the shit that was said to me. I talked to him like a dog, but because I supposedly wanted to be with him, and I was an accident. Yeah, no shit, it was an accident. I'm just as mad that he's my baby's dad as you are, bitch. The fuck you talking about? I'll show you all that message. It'll blow your mind. And this was, in April of 2021, so my son was 5 months old. We're going through the DNA testing. We had a positive DNA at this point, and then we had the LabCorp DNA that came back that even he agreed was not correct, because it's in the court order where he agreed that couldn't be right. He knew he was his father. You knew he was his father, and then now you don't? Anyways, buckle the fuck up, because it's about to get real fucking good, because this has been shit that I've been piecing together, and I had all of it together, so I started to put it out here. The scientific word for, and how to phrase it right to get them to listen. I have 5 or 6 articles now phrasing it already for me in layman's fucking terms. It's better, trust me. Don't feel bad. I'm laughing, because see, the whole issue is they were playing checkers. I've been playing fucking chess. Jokes on that.